because as soon as it was announced that former President Jacob Zuma was going to prison for all of his scandals and charges, black people came out of the woodworks. ANC hooligans started protesting and started creating all these riots. Do you see? Do you see?
And the police presence, Kaya, you were telling us earlier that the police were thin. There was just one police officer. How was the capacity earlier?
Well, that has been a very enormous challenge here in Soweto, Clement. So we've had an opportunity to crisscross, especially around the key areas, your malls and many other facilities that have been stormed. So there's a massive shortage of police. So in that particular mall where we were holed up for some time, there was only one police officer. And of course, he was really overwhelmed by the events as the looters literally invaded the shops. But also a lot of people really, they're saying that obviously behind these protests is a call for the release of former President Jacob Zuma. But I mean, to some degree, we do know in South Africa that the issue of inequality, unemployment, especially so many young people that are jobless, that seems to be really fueling this. That seems to be really just one of the contributing factors here where we've seen so many damage of property. And in fact, you know, when you go back to the address last night where the president was really denouncing lawlessness, it hasn't really changed in this particular side of the township.
You know, every other ethnic group is just looking at us. It's just looking at black people. They're like, you guys are just, you know, I'll say this. I'm absolutely embarrassed by my people. I'm absolutely embarrassed seeing my people act out like this. Because other people, they don't say, no, it's those particular black people that are acting this way. It's those particular blacks. No, they say all of them. All of us. They judge us under the same umbrella. You know, F.W. de Klerk once said, okay, if it wasn't him, it was his other cabinet members. He said, blacks are going to eat us. We're already seeing that with the farm killings. He said, blacks are going to tear down this country. That's what's happening right now. It can only get worse from here on out. I'm absolutely embarrassed. I've said that 3 times already. I'll say it the 4th and 5th time. I'm embarrassed, I'm embarrassed, I'm embarrassed.